Hi, all my dear intermediate bypass regular, short term, long term students, all my dear NEET aspirants and their parents. Grand welcome to BMS Academy of Objective Physics, Hyderabad, Vanasthalipuram, Hariharapuram colony. This is my own house. My name is Bhanu Moorthy, Senior Physics Tuition Master in Hyderabad, giving online offline coaching classes in physics for NEET aspirants. Wishing you all the best, all my NEET aspirants, for your success in upcoming entrance examinations. Now, NEET information I'm giving in first year, junior inter 11th class. We are expecting nearly 21 questions out of 45 equals to 84 marks. Into one question carries 4 marks, so 84 marks. And in first year, number of chapters 12. In second year, senior inter 12th class, we are expecting 24 questions out of 45 according to BMS. Okay, equals to 96 marks. Here also 12 chapters are there. So what is the conclusion point from second year? From 12 chapters, they are asking 24 questions, means almost all on average, nearly 2 questions from each and every chapter they are going to ask. So my suggestion to you is to refer second year topics immediately. Okay, because you recently finished, I think, for regular students second year, so I think you may be in touch with the subject. So let us quickly move to atoms chapter now. What type of questions they are going to ask in entrance examination, upcoming entrance 2025, I am projecting. Very important information I am giving about atoms chapter. So now, according to me, atoms chapter is divided into 3 parts now. First part, Rutherford's alpha-ray scattering experiment. We can expect one question from that. Second concept is Bohr's atomic model. We can expect one question from that. And third one is J.J. Thomson experiment is there, of course. But these two are very important. Let us move to Rutherford's alpha-ray scattering first of all. Now, according to Rutherford's alpha-ray scattering experiment, the entire atom, the total mass of an atom is concentrated at the center called nucleus. You know that. And electrons are distributed in that atom just like seeds in watermelon. So that is the information given by Rutherford. And he done one experiment and calculated some parameters there. So he has selected one gold foil here, right side blue mark. I have given gold foil nucleus with blue dot I given. Left side alpha particles are traveling. Alpha particles in the form of rays, they are going now, traveling through this atom, gold foil atom. Okay, but not only gold, any atom you select, the total mass is concentrated at the nucleus point. Okay, I mentioned there. The charge of that atom is Q2 equals to ZE, whereas alpha particle charge is 2E. Now, alpha particles are allowed to pass through this atom. Remember that the major portion of the atom is empty because total mass is concentrated at the center, remaining major portion is empty according to Rutherford. So alpha particles after passing through this empty space in the atom without getting any deflection, they can pass directly along the straight lines. I represented with red colored lines 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 particularly. They are traveling along straight line because they are passing through this empty space of an atom. Without getting any deflection, they can travel. And remember this third and fourth rays, how they are deviating now. These two rays are approaching the nucleus of the atom. So comparing to 1 and 2, 3 and 4 are somewhat nearer to the nucleus. That's why, due to repulsive force between nucleus and alpha particle, alpha is nothing but He2.4. It has 2 electrons are present there. So two positive charge is there. Between two positive charge, the repulsion is there. That's why the 3 and 4 lines, alpha rays, are deflected by some angle less than 90 degrees. But remember one pink colored line, that is 5 I am representing. Pink colored line I am representing there, that is 5. Okay, this line is very close to the nucleus, you know. So how much distance is there between that pink colored fifth line and the nucleus? That is B, vertical distance. So at that distance, what happens? Alpha particle gets scattered by 90 degrees. The angle of scattering at that distance becomes 90 degrees. That minimum distance is called as represented by B, that is impact parameter. Impact parameter means it is a minimum distance from the nucleus to the alpha ray path at which alpha ray gets scattered by 90 degrees. So that is impact parameter, my dear NEET students. They may stress this one in a theory part, of course. And what about the blue colored line? I am representing with the number that is number 6 I am representing. This is 6. The number 6 line is traveling towards the nucleus straight away, and immediately it stops. Initially it is moving with some kinetic energy and velocity. With high kinetic energy, alpha particle is going initially. Okay, so blue colored line you observe, 6th line. Now, after reaching this minimum distance or not from the nucleus, what happens? Alpha particle comes to rest immediately. Initially, it was going with high kinetic energy. Immediately stops there at a particular distance, say R naught, closest distance, and it retraces its path in the opposite direction. So, angle of scattering becomes 180 degrees there for that blue colored line, alpha ray. So, it gets scattered by 180 degrees due to heavy repulsion. Okay, due to heavy repulsion between alpha particle and foil, whatever the foil it may be. It may be lead, it may be either, it may be a gold, whatever it may be. Okay, positive charge. So now what I am going to going to tell here, this scattering of scattering angle is 180 degrees there. So at that but moment, what is the concept involved there? Concept is alpha particle initially going with some kinetic energy immediately stops there. So total kinetic energy is low, becomes zero. That kinetic energy neither be created nor be destroyed according to law of conservation. So this loss of kinetic energy is converted into electrostatic potential energy between alpha particle and nucleus. Okay, nucleus of atomic number Z. So between at a particular distance R naught, that is called as distance of closest approachment. Very important, my dear NEET aspirants. They may ask distance of closest approachment. The problem will be maybe 4-5 lines. Finally, they will ask distance of closest approachment between alpha particle and nucleus. At that distance, what happens? Kinetic energy is converted into electrostatic potential energy. My dear students, I have given the equation also there. Distance of closest approachment I have given there. After that, concept I presented. So kinetic energy half mv square is converted into electrostatic potential, means 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught q1 q2 by r square between alpha and nucleus. So half mv square equals to 9 into 10 power 9, that factor, into 2e into ze, 2ze square divided by r naught. From that we can find out distance of closest approachment. Everything is given there. An initial energy of alpha particle is given, that you can put in the LHS side, left hand side, and Z, that is atomic number of that foil, they will mention there, and E for electron charge, 1.6 10 power minus 19. All these factors, parameters, kinetic energy they will mention in the problem, and from that relation you can find out R naught value. What is R naught? Distance of closest approachment of alpha particle from the nucleus, at which angle of scattering becomes 180 degrees. What is impact parameter? The distance, vertical distance, not horizontal, vertical distance from alpha ray path to the nucleus, at which alpha ray gets scattered by 90 degrees. That is the point. So my dear students, I think you understood about Rutherford's alpha ray scattering experiment. Now I am going to discuss about Bohr's atomic model and the formulas, Bohr's theory and spectral lines. Beautiful concept is there. Bohr's first postulate is what? All electrons revolve around the nucleus in circular orbits, I told. Okay, so circular orbits, they are stationary energy levels because as electron revolves continuously in that orbit, it doesn't radiate any energy because there is no transition of electron from one orbit to second orbit. So in a particular orbit, it is revolving. So that's why its energy remains constant. Okay, so according to Bohr's model. So why? What is happening there? Because it is a stationary level, so it does not radiate energy, because forces are equal. Why it is revolving continuously in the orbit means electrostatic force provides the necessary centripetal force. We discussed that point. Very important concept there, according to Bohr's first postulate. So forces are balancing there. 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 by R square. Q1 Q2 means Q1 is Ze, nucleus charge, and Q2 is E. So electron is revolving on the orbit. Okay. So Ze into E, Ze square divided by R square equals to centripetal force mv square by R. Another formula mr omega square, mr omega square. So you can select anyone. Okay. V for linear velocity, omega for angular velocity. So Bohr's second postulate I am going to discuss now immediately. As long as electron revolves continuously in the stationary energy level, its angular momentum remains constant. Angular momentum is equals to integral multiple of h by 2 pi value. Okay, so very clear postulate is there. I represented everything. So angular momentum mvr equal to nh by 2 pi, where n is an integer 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, and mr square omega, second formula for angular momentum, because v equals to r omega. If we substitute, then we get mr square omega equals to where omega is angular velocity, right? Okay, equals to nh by 2 pi. So angular momentum is directly proportional to what? Principal quantum number, that is n integer. So L1 by L2 equals to N1 by N2, my dear students. Recognize this point. Afterwards, Bohr's third postulate I am telling now. Bohr's third postulate. Okay. Bohr's third postulate. I am representing Bohr's third postulate. Bohr's third postulate I am representing now. See, when electron jumps from higher orbit to lower orbit or lower orbit to higher orbit, what happens then? During the transition from between the orbits, energy will be radiated. As long as it revolves in a particular orbit, does not radiate energy. But when it transits from one orbit to another orbit, then only energy will be radiated. That energy is equals to h nu or hc by lambda. That is equals to what? Difference between their energy levels. I given the definition clearly there. H nu or Hc by lambda equals to 1 by differential E2. So kinetic energy of electron in nth orbit is 1 by n square. Total energy also 1 by n square. Potential energy also 1 by n square. So if two orbits are given to you, ratio of kinetic energies, ratio of potential energies, ratio of total energies, you can calculate, because this is very important concept there. Okay. Now afterwards, energy of electron in nth orbit. Energy of electron in nth orbit is given there, minus 13.6 Z square by n square. Okay. So in the derivation, we don't want derivation. Once you join in the academy now in detail, long-term coaching, then I can give each and every concept derivation there. But it is only video class. It's not possible to give entire derivation to you. Just very important formulas which we are going to expect in entrance examination. I am projecting now. Energy of electron in nth orbit is E equals to minus 13.6 Z square by n square, where Z is atomic number, n is the number, principal quantum number. Wave number formula, you know that, okay, nu bar equals to 1 by lambda equals to r into 1 by n1 square minus 1 by n2 square. Okay, my dear students, Bohr's atomic model formulas we discussed now. Okay, second postulate, what is that? Angular momentum constant, radius of nth orbit, velocity of nth orbit, time period of nth orbit, frequency of nth orbit. Okay, we discussed so many factors there. Okay, afterwards, r proportional to n square, v proportional to 1 by n, t proportional to n cube, f proportional to 1 by n cube. So in examination, they are asking, definitely in examination, we are expecting one question, 100% guarantee from these four formulas. Okay, R, radius of nth orbit, velocity of electron revolving in nth orbit, and time period of electron revolving in nth orbit, and frequency of electron revolving in nth orbit formulas, and ratios of radii, ratio of velocities, ratio of time periods, ratio of frequencies, orbits number they will mention there. Suppose if radius time period of electron revolving in third orbit is t, and what is the time period revolving in fifth orbit? Means t1 by t2 equals n1 cube by n2 cube. N1 is 3, N2 is 5. You can substitute. But if it revolves in excited state, suppose if first excited state to second excited state, what is the ratio of time periods? First excited state means 1 plus 1, n1 equals to 2. And second excited state means 2 plus 1, that is n2 equal to 3. So excited state means n plus 1 we have to write. Okay. So we can compare the time periods, frequencies, radii, energies also we can compare. Energies also we can compare like that. Okay, my dear students, we can compare energies, we can compare what we can call it as what it is, we can compare energies. So this is the information I'm going to give in this video class. In the next video class, I'm going to explain in detail about other chapter now. Okay, because in this chapter, in this video class, already 2 questions we are expecting whatever I told in this video class. So recognize this point, my dear NEET aspirants. Whenever you want to join in our institution after public examinations, okay, already that students are listening my classes from different areas, from both Telangana state and Andhra Pradesh state. Okay, from these two Telugu states, maximum number of students are appearing to my classes, listening my classes. So they are full confident now. They are feeling very, very happy. So wishing you all the best, all my dear NEET aspirants from those Telugu states, the Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, particularly. Okay. Actually, if you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to press the bell button. Okay, so for more details, you go to my description box given below. My personal website is already I mentioned in the first video class, video class. So that is bmsphysics.in. That is my personal website, and my YouTube channel video link is at the rate Bhanu Moorthy, at the rate BHANUMURTHY 3354. All are small letters, at the rate Bhanu Moorthy 3354. That is my YouTube channel. So I already released 62 video classes, videos there from different chapters, and given important informations to the students, both IIT students and NEET students. You go through all those videos, listen them, and try to get maximum benefit from me. So I am here, no problem at all, no fear at all. Bhanumurthy sir is here. So listen my classes, online classes, offline classes, just daily 1 hour, just by sitting in your chair, okay, in your house. Just you can listen my classes. So reserve your seat by my phone number I'm giving, 98852 77893, then 9652901063. So first number is preferable. Then you by dialing that to that my number, and reserve your seat and listen my online classes and offline classes, because nearby students are coming to my house directly. My house is in Hariharapuram colony, BND Nagar, Vanasthalipuram. So my address is, everything is given in my personal website. So you can get maximum information from me about my institution and my own house. I have my own institution also in NGOs colony, Vanasthalipuram, and I am taking online offline classes from my own house also. So according to your convenience, you can come to my house, or you can hear my online classes, whatever it may be, and try to get maximum benefit from me. So in the next video class, I'm going to present some more important information. I hope you will get maximum benefit from this video class. Atoms, we are expecting 2 questions from that, because it is these topics are similar to linked to chemistry also. That's why the students cannot get any difficult in solving the problems, I think. Okay, particularly in physics, numerical based questions they may ask in examination. So that's why I think this video is helpful to you. So wishing you all the best, my dear NEET aspirants. Okay, as quick as possible, you reserve your seat, and 45 days classes will be there. I'm going to project important formulas, concepts, everything, previous entrance questions. I'm going to explain, and topic wise, chapter wise, okay, so that the students can get clear idea on that. So see you in the next video class. Bye.